Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sky Network show. Thank you for joining in. We'll be starting in a minute. We already have Richie with us. Hello, Richie. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the grand finale of the Sky Network show season 3.
Hey everyone, glad to be here. Look forward to the conversation.
Yeah. Yogesh is also joining us. He's having some technical difficulties, so let's give him a minute. Meanwhile, he can join in. And thank you, Mr. Noor Muhammad. Yeah, cooking something. Definitely, we are cooking something here. And, it has been a great journey thanks to the clear support of the community and the support from the developers. We are creating an ecosystem which is a no nonsense blockchain, bringing the value to the community. It is a community owned, community backed, you know, and created for the community. That is what is the core values of the Sky Network is. And thank you for joining in. Meanwhile, guys, those who have already joined and are able to hear me clearly, put a message in the chat, say hi, and let's get started. I think we'll give it one more minute for Yogesh to be able to sort it out. So, Richie, how are you doing meanwhile?
I'm sorry, I think I got cut out there. Things are exciting to say the least, right? What we're working on changes the way this world looks like in a few years. And to be a part of that with the Sky team, with the developers, and all the people on Evolve blockchain side, it's an honor and a privilege to work with people of this caliber, of this expertise, and um, be able to do what we're doing, even try to do what we're doing. It's very exciting times.
Definitely, Richie. Thank you for taking care of us and being with us and being this, being this much dedicated towards success of the Sky, as well as we wish you all the best, and we are there with you on this journey with the Evolve blockchain. The community really feels special, you know, being there together and to contribute to the ecosystem. By the way, we already have Yogesh with us. Welcome, Yogesh. Welcome to the Sky Network Show Grand Finale.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you, Richie. Good to see you again. And yeah, very excited for the grand finales.
Definitely. And so, as we have had a nice season, it's been amazing, and it also, you know, allowed us to. It was a roller coaster ride, if I would say. Um, but before I would put my views here, I think I'll go to the Richie one more time. Richie, how was your experience during the season?
Sorry, you can hear me now, correct? Okay.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
The past several months have been a roller coaster. We've done so much in such a short period of time, went from one vision to a bigger, grand vision that literally reaches from one side of the world to the other. It's spectacular to see the growth we've had and the real, um, the push not just to settle with something that'd be good, but to really evolve into something that will be spectacular and really give value to all of our community members, both projects and all the other projects that we're working on. It's inspiring to see that everyone involved is not just going to settle for good, that we're going to keep pushing the boundaries and keep evolving over time and make this better and better as we come up with ways to do that, right? Ways to grow this community, ways to grow our networks and give as much value as possible and resources to our teams and our communities to really give them everything they need to really succeed in this space.
Yeah, definitely, Richie. And this, as we can see, today it is the 10th episode, and we started with the Bull Run Blueprint. And each episode, there was something to gain. It was like, I mean, I felt it, and again, this is the feedback which I got today from many of the community members in person, as well as those who have been part of the Telegram group. They have been giving me this. There has been this feedback that throughout the season, each and every episode was well crafted, and the main thing is they were like informational. Every episode, uh, you like listeners were able to like get one or another point out of it, and that was like insightful conversations. So again, let me go to Yogesh and take his views. So Yogesh, how do you feel, and how do you feel about the season?
All right. First of all, my voice coming good. Yeah, is better. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, it is much
All
better.
right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So yes, Sandeep, it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, think about this. The season started at episode one, and it's all about the how to the maximize the benefits of the bull run. All right. So that was the entire intention of the entire season. Right. So there was an entire blueprint of bull run and how that can be maximized. There were all these 10 episodes talking about all these different aspects of this blockchain space, and it was a roller coaster, as Richie was pointed out. I mean, it was the journey of this season, like the ups and downs and these challenges and that challenges. It's all the challenges are opportunities, right? So in the one side they are challenge, but on another side is opportunity. So yeah, overall, whatever we are here now, this is a celebration for the season, and this is exciting. Okay, guys. So I also want to take not only three of us, but also entire community to be part of this the grand finale and the celebration, is because see, it's all about the community impact or community effect. So without the community it's no use. So definitely with the collective efforts, with the everyone's collective, the full force being as a one, and not dropping. I mean, there were a lot of ups and downs, there were issues in breeze, this and that, there are many things, many challenges, but bringing together strong, and that's what the key to success and long-term growth. Okay, so I mean, this season was absolutely fantastic, Sandeep. I mean, see, remember the day we started the episode one, we talked about the what the bull run, that what the blueprint, and how the SCAI community rewards. You see, we talked about all that things, and throughout the whole journey, now we are here at the end of the season. Now see what has been done through the SCAI project with this season. This is the right time. Right place in the right time, right? So this is the bull run, this anticipated. The Bitcoin halving, it just went by, and after Bitcoin halving, there is a certain that's the estimation. Okay, there is no guarantee, but estimated that the crypto bull run. There are also a lot of geopolitical event that was favoring the crypto space in industry. The the US, the presidency taken over by the Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they're impacting all these things. I mean, it affects the entire industry, right? So certain in the political leaders and some geopolitical leaders who are there in power that also determine the progress of the industry, where the industry can be headed toward. So I mean, see, the entire season was like uh, the adventurous, right? But that's all it's all about, right? And yeah, I mean, Sandeep, if you are talking about the how was the season, then it was one of the great experience that I could have, and now also looking forward for the next season, right? So um that's all the journey is. We reached one milestone and then we are go for the next milestone and next milestone and next milestone. That's what the sustainable progress and sustainable business or projects can be look like, right? There is no stop. So once we are reached to one milestone, there is the next milestone, then there is the next, then there is the next. That's how the entire projects can evolve in a multiple phases that can have edge of the technology, right? Technology is changing. I mean, see the speed, pace of the technology is changing. That amazing. I mean, what we can see now can be obsolete, can be no longer valid in very near future. So definitely every project, blockchain is not an exception. Everything has to keep up with all these upcoming upgradation and changes that takes place in the market and in the industry. So definitely the moving forward with the Sky project, with all these support of a community, I'm very optimistic and optimistic about the project and looking forward for the growth together, Sunday.
Definitely, Yogesh, and you put it really well. The way again, for me, so let me just put it in my words or in my point of view. The what the season three meant for me, and what I gained out of it, and what project, like, what we as a community got out of it, right? So first of all, like, if we start from the episode one, so again, this season has been a pathfinder season for us, because we have never done a kind of a season and based like this kind of a structured show before. The way the Sky Network show started was just like with the Twitter Spaces at every Saturday. We did it for 1 year, 52 episodes. Then we moved to the second season, where we tried to come up with a better production, trying to shoot it in the studio, try to pre record it if possible. We did that uh, work for like 15 episodes, and then we came up with the season 3. So these are like iterations, right? So it started with the simple telegram, then it moved to like telegram call at the start, like before 2 years, and then slowly we moved to Twitter Spaces, then we moved to multi-streaming, then from multi-streaming again we like with the season 2 we went into the studios, tried bringing different guests, like I mean professional people like anchors and all. Didn't work out that much, so then we again reiterated, we again um, that's how the season 3 was born. And what we gained out, as a community out of the season 3, is like, for example, at the start of season episode 1, our total supply was 700 million Sky, and today our total supply of Sky is somewhere around 483 or 84 million Sky. So that's a huge uh, reduction in total supply, which we were able to do. And again, guys, these are the tokens which we had, like, kind of buyback and burn situation. So still there are some people who are holding like V1 Sky, but as soon as they burn their V1 Sky, they get the V3 Sky. Other than that, I mean, so right now, if we take it into the consideration, total supply of Sky is below 500 million now, and out of that also. So again, that is what has happened. That is one clear distinction. The second thing is we have a operational bridge. So that is what. So again, even before we go to bridge, right? Episode 2, during that period we were able to go and create arbitrage opportunities for our community members to be able to take the benefit of this multi-chain ecosystem where we launched Sky onto 8 different networks. So 7 different networks, and like right now the Sky is available on total 8 networks on Uniswap. So that is so one good thing which came out of the season. Then we came towards the season, like episode 3, 4. That's where we shifted. Again, this was a very significant milestone for our community and our project. The reason is, from that moment we moved to the burn part, right? That from that day onwards, everything we do and whatever the community whatever the developer team does, if any utilities are created, always we make sure that the fees goes to burn. And end of the day, the goal of the whole project is to burn as many Sky as possible and as soon as possible. So that is what we're working on. And so with that, we started this 20 million weekly burn program, and with that we were able to bring down our total supply of the uh, like Sky Ethereum and Sky Binance tokens, which is how the project started. Actually, the project started with the fair launch of those two tokens. And right now we are about to reach almost like 80% of total supply into circulation. And that's the great actually again, this was a goal. I really wanted to have the 100% supply in the circulation by today, but we didn't achieve that goal. But it was a partial success, because still 85% is not a bad number. It is a really good number if you see the market, and if you see like the how the blockchain project should perform. I think we are doing much better uh, than the like I mean, again, if I'll compare Sky with anybody, it will be like comparing apples and oranges. So we'll not go into that. But those who have been with us can understand what I mean, right? So that is what we get out of the during this period. And of course we had the so we were able to highlight the vision of the Sky during this episode, that how from now, where we started, and how we'll take the Sky to be ready for institutional adoption. And again, it's a journey. This is not something which we were expecting to be done in a couple of weeks. But yes, we do have a goal, we do have a path. And as I said at the start itself, right, this whole season has been a pathfinder season for us, because everything we wanted to do was new. We were not clear 100%, but as the season started progressing and we started working towards it, things started getting more and more clear. And then now we comes toward the uh, part where we had that challenge where our the wallet deployer wallet of the V2 Sky, which we went multi-chain, got compromised. And and we take full responsibility of it. And those 15 million Sky which were stolen, uh, were burnt from the team, this thing I mean a team allocation. And we have already burnt that 15 million Sky. And we migrated from version 2 of Sky to version V3 Sky, which is our latest version, which is our version 3. And here I think you can see the contract address as well. And this is the multi-chain contract address. So all the blockchains, the contract address is same, all 7 of them. So this is something which we learned. And these kind of incidents, actually, they can make or break a project. But thanks to the community support and the everybody's dedication towards making this project success, that's what brought us back from there and again on the wheel and started working out again. Now then comes the great part where in this these are the episodes where we actually saw the value of holding sky, and end of the day that's what it's all about. And in this episode 9, which was the last week, we were able to discuss, and we were able to put forward the governance system or the future governance systems which we want to implement in sky. So in a way, if you see, this season has been really insightful, super informational, kind of transformative for a project as well. And I think this kind of a setup where we do 10 episode seasons, and we take one particular problem which we have with with the project and solve it in 10 weeks. And this is something which I mean, this is what so far is working for us, and then let's why not do it, right? So exactly, the season 4 is coming, and there will be a couple of regular episodes in between before the season 4 starts. And again, just like season 3, season 4 will be even 100x better than this. So yeah, let's get I mean, these are again my point of view, and feel free to correct me. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to put that in chat as well. But yeah, this is what I feel, Yogesh, the season 3 of the Sky Network show has been. uh, yeah, would you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, yeah,
I'll add something
definitely.
what Yogesh was saying earlier, where the milestones and like the progress, and I think we look at sometimes we look at things too closely. It's like, hey, we're at this point, but we're not looking far enough. We're not taking a 10,000 foot view of what's happening. Um, we are just at the beginning of all of our networks. Like these networks are going to be here 50, 100 years down the line. And we are now paving the roads and establishing the base and the structure that will keep it here for the next 50 years, right? And grow over the next 50 years and not just get overtaken by new technology that comes out, be able to grow and evolve with new technology. So the milestones that we've gone to, and they seem big right now, and they seem we're making gigantic leaps and bounds, but compared to what we're going to be 10 years down the line, 20 years, 30 years down the line, they are small, right? The vision we have for both of our projects, for Sky, for Evolve, for the organization in general, is a grand vision that we are just in the first days of that vision. There is a long marathon that we're still going to run over the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. And building the community up and resolving some of these problems we run into, the hurdles that we have, which there's going to be many hurdles. This is not going to be a straight path. It's going to be hills up and down, right? Like everything else in life. But us sustaining this, us really dedicating to this project, to our networks, and building all the things that we are structurally building right now, is going to lead to the success and the future milestones that we have coming up, right? This is season 3 of the Sky Show, for example, and this season had a lot of educational content, updates on the markets and bridges and all these concepts, so that the community can learn about these and get familiar with them and really be able to interact and use them day to day without having those scams that they can run into, without having those mistakes. And we try our best to educate as much as we can. And that still comes down to the person themselves doing their own research and verifying everything that we say and learning more. Don't just take this and say, I know it all now, because you don't. There's always learning. Life is a constant educational course that we're taking. Every single day, you learn something new, right? And we have to be open to learning more and more and more over time. But the dedication, the hard work, these milestones are just one of many, right? This is season 3. We're gonna have season 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the future, and then we'll be talking about a lot of other concepts like quantum encryption and like indigenous, how we can help them, and a bunch of other stuff. There's so much more to come. This is just this is the tip of the iceberg, literally. I wish we can share everything that we were working on in the background, but we will over time. But stay tuned, guys. Like this has never been a more exciting time to be in blockchain and in Sky Network and Evolve blockchain. There's so much coming down the pipeline, so much that we're building, and so many milestones that we're going to share and celebrate together in the future. That this is going to be something unheard of, right? The best is yet to come, and we're just getting started. So, community members, make sure you follow all of our socials. Make sure you stay on top of it. Make sure you come watch these shows every weekend so you can keep up with what's happening around us. And let's really take our future or this technology and use it for as much as we can, right? Get as much benefit out of it as possible, and share these momentous milestones, share these excitements, share this like what we're building as they come out, utilize them for the most we can, and really succeed together, right? Really um, take this and use it for better, right? For the best of humanity, the best of your life and your family, right? Yeah, it's one of those times where you kind of have to take a step back sometime to say, look how far we've gone, but we haven't even gotten started yet, right? This is still the first inning of nine in a baseball game, for example, right? So yeah, that's it's exciting, guys. Like I'm appreciative to be a part of this and to be working with both of yourselves and the community that we're working with, the Sky community, the Evolve community, and just be a part of like what we're building, what we're the vision that we have is so grand and so uh, all encompassing that it's kind of you have to pinch yourself sometimes to take a step back. And I try to keep as level as possible and never get too excited about milestones, never get too excited because there's always something next, right? It's always the next milestone, it's always the next task, it's always the next hurdle we have to face. But we also have to take a step back and say, you know what, we've achieved a lot already, right? We've got to the point where we've built so much and we've gotten from where we were to where we are now, right? And take pride in what we've done, but also realize there's a lot left to do and we're just getting started.
All right. Yes, definitely, totally agree with you, Richie. And I mean, definitely, this is the journey, right? So this is the journey of adventure and has all these ups and downs, right? But it that's the part of a business and part of a life. But the exciting thing is a celebration for this season, and also we'll talk about the upcoming season and what that could bring to the ecosystem and how that can benefit to everything. So that what we'll also talk about that as well. All right, Sandeep, are you here or having any issue? All right. So basically, the as I was talking about, the Sandeep also was pointed out pretty well about the season, all these the episodes of the season that was packed with all this information. Richie also talked about that as well. So it was totally the informative and also had an opportunity to interact. Main thing is has an opportunity to interact with the community members. So have an opportunity to learn the concerns or questions about community. And yeah, it was great time to interact with all these community members every Saturday. And also this is the initiative that basically contributed into the continuous progression of the project. So this is the well versed project architecture, and pretty excited about that as well. So yes, Sandeep, are you here? You wanna do the further announcements or anything like that? All right. Looks like issue Sandeep's device. All right, but yeah, I mean that's the all about the season, this current season, and the exciting things about the future development is the more on the utility creation and DeFi and staking and the further expansion of the Sky ecosystem. Like Sandeep was talking about the burn. So burn mechanism, I want to add to that conversation, is the burning mechanism is the most important and very excited feature of entire ecosystem. Now think about this: the hyper burning that's happening on a sky ecosystem, that basically gives the the ripple effect of the growth of the value. So totally agree on Sandeep about the burning season, but the burning episode and the burning season of the sky that reduced the total supply from total 700 million to a less than 500. Super extraordinary milestone, and all the transactions that are happening through breach, they are 2% uh, or so are basically taken over and taken care, and that basically burn. So I would say, so burning that will be also uh, gives a boost on the ecosystem. And the second thing is about all these the further upcoming ecosystem components or dApps, decentralized applications. So all the dApps that will be, by the way, those people who are new in this system and don't understand what the dApps are, the dApps are basically all the blockchain application or decentralized application that run on a blockchain, and that are the one who is the real juice of the ecosystem, that really brings the utility and really brings the value. Okay, if you look at the all these projects that are running on Ethereum, for example, or maybe Polygon or Solana, all these projects basically drives the volume and the user base, and also the all the movement, entire tokenomics that has been driven by all these projects. So now next season is primarily focused on this type of bringing as many projects as possible. The more projects they are there on a Sky ecosystem, it will take the projects to the whole new level. Think about this, the all these projects that are not only the third party projects, those projects are built by third party developers, but all the Sky team also will be building their own applications, own utilities. Now all the revenue generated, by the way, I wouldn't say revenue, but all this Sky inflow through those application, that also, or the all the surplus Sky will be burned. So the entire project has been uh, focused on reducing the supply. Now this is a economic law, right? If there is a demand is high and supply is low or reducing, that creates the scarcity, and that grows the value, right? That's the economical law. So now, if you look at the other blockchains and other coins, they have, number one, they have the uh, either infinite supply. For example, more and more and more and more token coins are coming into the circulation, so that doesn't carry the day. I mean, it doesn't grow the value of the coin as it should. And in case of Sky, the supply is not only limited but also reducing. So it's a hyper burning mechanism through multiple channels, not only the fees of the transaction that's are burning, but other than those fees, the other applications are also constantly burning Sky, which means the supply is constantly reducing. And because those projects that will be using the Sky ecosystem, that will basically bring a lot of the demand and utility over the ecosystem. So yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And um, other than that, also the next season that will be primarily focused on, as I said, DeFi, which also includes liquidity staking. I understand there are so many people are talking about the liquidity shortage in the dexes, but the upcoming seasons and upcoming milestones that are also having the liquidity staking programs that will enable the people to stake the liquidity, and at the same time they will get the reward. So that will empowers the ecosystem with a more liquid market, and more liquid market will empowers the traders and end users and buyers and sellers, all kinds of community members, to use the ecosystem as more freely, and because they know that there are a lot of liquidity present in the exchanges, decentralized exchanges. So that will be the very much plus point for the ecosystem. So yeah, that's what's all about this for the upcoming, the glimpse of upcoming seasons. And Sandeep, are you here? You want to add something to the conversation about the past season and the upcoming seasons?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so even before I go towards the past seasons, of course, everybody like those who have been with us already knew more about it and have already discussed it at the start. But when it comes to upcoming season, as I said, the current season, this season three has been a pathfinder season for us. It has we have learned a lot of things through the season, and we are gonna be applying those learnings to the next season. And the season four will be announced very soon. But what it would be geared towards, that is what I would love to announce to the community that in order to you know there's a like this is something which is universal, which is like a part of the universe. Like if there is a matter, there has to be an antimatter. If there is a proton, there is a electron, sorry, neutron. Basically, all I wanted to say is, when there is one thing, there has to be another thing to compensate for each other. And that is how, the universe works. And for our Sky project, that is what we are bringing, that missing part in the project as a Sky Pro token, which would be available on the Sky network. And very soon, the next season, season four, will be geared towards getting the, the community to know more about the Sky Pro, how the Sky Pro will work. And in that grand finale, we will unveil the Sky Pro. Will release the Sky Pro for the community. And that is again, it's just for the Sky, like as Richie was rightly saying before, right? So season four holds so many things, not just for the Sky project as like just only for secure chain AI network, but also it includes the Evolve blockchain network. So many developments coming towards that side area as well. Also on the Sky network, we are building, as Yogesh has already pointed out, so many devs are in process, which are being built. So that also would be one of the major focus of the next season. And as you rightly said, uh, the current problems, right? So we have already identified many of them, and will be bringing more. And again, as we wanted to do it for this season three, for season four also, the grand finale, there will be offline session on, and it will be released at the start of the season itself. So we don't have that dilemma, okay, of what and when, and yeah. So all those things which we have learned from the season three will be correcting them in the season four. And current goal of the project, I mean, as most of us might know, or if you don't know, it is always and will gonna be the development of the Sky ecosystem, uh, making sure that each and every community member gets the benefit of that. And yeah, that's what my thinking is all about. And season four is coming very soon, guys. Before season four, there will be two more regular episodes where we will be discussing so many things about the Sky. So those will be like separate. They will not be part of the season. There will be separate two episodes, which will be where we will be discussing. So again, the format of those two episodes will be like the same thing, what we did it in the past week and what we're going to be doing in the next week. So yeah, also one more very important announcement to make, that here you can see you can see all the viewers can see this QR code, right? So you can scan that QR code and go to show.securechain.ai, where you will be able to, let me try to get it here, where you will be able to um excuse me, guys, where you'll be able to claim your rewards. My screen is visible, right? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So here make sure to click on this, connect your wallet. So it will prompt to, so I'm already logged in, so that's why it got logged in. So connect your wallet, make sure to verify your profile, your Twitter, Telegram, and with the email, there will be an OTP. So once you have verified your profile, you will be able to claim the 747 token, which will be given as a reward for the show. And so at the start of the show itself, we had announced this 747 token, which would be airdrop to each and every viewer who has participated in all the episodes. And also the rewards for so each and every episode had some kind of rewards. So those also will be rolled out. So for now, we are going to be keeping this open till Tuesday, and post Tuesday, you will not be able to claim your 747 tokens through this reward system. So make sure to do it before Tuesday, 2 p.m. UTC. And just after the Tuesday, 2 p.m. UTC, Tuesday is second, right? So yeah, on the 2nd June, um, one, let me confirm it. Yeah, yes. So, okay, on 3rd June, 2 p.m. UTC. Before that, make sure to claim all of your rewards from the site. And once you have claimed it, uh, on the 4th, uh, on the 4th of June, we will be airdropping those rewards to the wallets whichever you use to connect and verified. But I mean, only if you have verified your email ID, then only you will be able to claim the episodes rewards. So please make sure to do it beforehand, so you don't end up losing on your rewards. So that is one announcement I wanted to make. Yeah. All right. Uh, Richie, would you like to add anything here?
Yeah, so like I said before, I'm excited for the next step, the next season of the Sky Network show. The applications that we're working on are going to give every resource possible for our communities to build whatever they want to really take hold of this network and the crypto space in general, and not be held back by not being a developer, right? Not being able to code, not being able to, even the educational side, right? Giving our whole community every resource possible, courses to learn, how to build multi-sig wallets, how to um, launch a token, manage your token. All of these apps, like Yogesh was saying earlier, are instrumental to the value of the blockchain itself. If no one was using Ethereum right now, Ethereum's network would not be as valued as it is. It's valued not because of just how the blockchain works, but because of the millions and millions of people that use that blockchain and build these dApps on that blockchain every single day, right? That's the value of that network. It's the community around it, and the people have chosen that network over other networks, right? Those dApps and the trustless nature of those dApps change the way we do things. So I'd rather have an application built on a blockchain than I would on Apple or Android because it's more secure on that blockchain. There's accountability, there's a trustlessness to that. Um, so there's a lot that's coming down the pipeline. Like I said before, the milestones, we're just getting started. With that, I'm going to have to jump off here. So once again, I thank both of you for having me on the show again. And I thank the community for their engagement and the questions that they ask and making it worth us doing this every single week, right? And I look forward to every other show we do in the future. So with that, everyone have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys next show.
Definitely, Richie. Thank you very much. And for sure, you can drop off. I mean, it's been a great journey with you, and you are also a significant part of the team. So, yeah, thank you for joining in, and we'll see you next show, next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC, as always. Have a good day. Yeah, Yogesh. So again, we are about like 5 minutes away from the end of our session today. So, Yogesh, would you like to do the concluding remarks? Also, guys, it's not the end here. Just wanted to reaffirm it that season 4 is coming. Make sure to join us next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC. If you are not already part of the Telegram group, please do that. Uh, that's where most of the conversation does happen. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to put it in the group. Over to you, Yogesh.
All right, Sandeep. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sandeep, and everyone, for this amazing journey of this season. And also, I would like to acknowledge all of these people who are part of this journey, and also those people who will be listening to this afterwards. So, everyone, I acknowledge all of them for being with the project. And again, it's all community phenomena. So, together, there is a success. And if we stay together stronger, then there will be a very bright future. So once again, this season was exciting journey, and looking forward for the upcoming season. And yeah, we together we can make the next season successful as we did for this season. And so thank you so much, everyone. Have a very successful weekend, and have a very productive and fantastic, profitable week ahead. All right, thank you, and thank you, Sandeep, and thank you, everyone.
Right. Thank you, Yogesh. Thank you, dear community, for joining us and taking this time out. I really appreciate it. Please do join the Telegram channel as we discussed, and wishing every one of you a very, very, very happy weekend and a productive week ahead. Have a great day, guys. Wishing all of you a happy weekend. We'll see you, everyone, next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC. Make sure to join us. Next show is also very important because next show you'll be able to get the glimpse of what you can do with the 7477 token which you are receiving as an airdrop. And there's also one more small hint that Sky merchandise is also coming. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see you next Saturday, 2 p.m. UTC sharp.